Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I will tell you how to set up integration to transfer new leads from Salesforce CRM to KeyCRM. This is necessary to automatically transfer new leads from Salesforce CRM to other systems. For example, in KeyCRM you can create new orders and conveniently interact with them in the future. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, select the data source system, Salesforce CRM. Next, select an action. In this case, I want to receive new leads. At this stage, you need to connect your Salesforce CRM account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, we need to specify the login and password of your Salesforce CRM personal account. When the connected login appears in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. There are no additional settings provided for the Salesforce CRM system, so just click Continue. At this stage you can set up a data filter. In this case there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. Now, you see an example of data for one of your Salesforce CRM leads. If you are satisfied with everything, click Continue. At this point, setting up the Salesforce CRM data source has been successfully completed. Now you need to move on to setting up the data destination. Select the system, KeyCRM. Then select the action, Create Order. At this stage you need to connect your KeyCRM account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window you need to specify the API key. To get it, go to your KeyCRM personal account. Then go to Settings, General. Copy the API key and paste it into the appropriate field in the ApiX-Drive system. When the required field is filled in, click Continue. When the connected account appears in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. At this stage you see KeyCRM fields for creating new orders. You can assign variables from Salesforce CRM to these fields. To do this, click in the field and select a variable from the drop-down list. Please note that you can use not only variables, but also enter values manually. When all the required fields are assigned, click Continue. At this point you see an example of the data that will be sent to KeyCRM in the form of new orders for each new lead in Salesforce CRM. If you are not satisfied with something, click Edit and you will go back a step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to KeyCRM. After successful submission, go to KeyCRM and check the result. If you are satisfied with everything, return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue setting up. At this point, setting up KeyCRM as a data destination has been successfully completed. Now you need to enable auto-update and select an update interval, for example, once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.